So there are a few things that I look for in a gimbal for my bigger camera. 1, will it hold this big camera and this heavy lens? 2, is it easy to use? 3, will it spin continuously without hitting a gimbal end? And probably most importantly, does it work and how good is it? And well, this is the new Weebill 3E. It's sleek, it's small, and it's a gimbal that works without needing a bunch of gimmicks. And it also has some other great features and a smartphone app control. So let's have a look.
Mr. Black.
By the way, welcome to the channel. My name is Danny Black. I love to share with you cool gear that comes my way, and if you're new here, don't be a stranger. Also, if you can hit that like button, I would really appreciate that, and I'll put links to everything down in the description, plus a really nice coupon code for this, so do check it out down there. And real quick, out of the box, you get another box that you can use to store or transport your gimbal. Inside of that, you get the gimbal, a sturdy little tripod, a long, quick release plate, and the cables to charge your gimbal, as well as connect it to your camera if you didn't have Bluetooth on your camera. So yeah, the unboxing is simple, and also the gimbal is pretty simple. The gimbal has a built-in 2650 milliamp hour batteries to film for like 10.5 hours on a single charge. It's lightweight and has this really great solid grip with a trigger button on the back and also a function wheel. A trigger button pressed to lock it in place, but you can also double tap to center it, and you can also triple tap it to go into selfie mode. And on this side, you have a record button that like pushes in twice like a normal camera when you're pressing the shutter button at the top. You could press in like halfway to focus, and then you can press in further to take the photo or start and stop recording. And then next to that, you have a mode button to switch between your modes like lock, follow, and pan follow. Plus you can double tap the mode button and go into POV mode, double tap it again and go to vortex, and then double tap it again to go to P mode. On top of that, you have your joystick, which is easily accessible with your thumb while you're holding it, and you can use that and you can control it. You can even go through and fine tune how fast you want that to move. Then you have a little OLED screen so you can see your mode and also your battery life and even the menu settings, which on the other side of that, you have your menu button and a dial to navigate that menu and a power button. So it's really easy to set this thing up. You have 3 access locks, and these locks are actually really nice. Some of the other ones are really hard to find, and this one makes it very simple. So I like to start out with it all locked up, and then you put that Arca plate on there, and then you slide it into place, and then I start unlocking it with this access, and then I try to balance it first there, and then lock it in place with this lever on the back. And then I unlock the next one and get this side balanced, and then I can unlock that third one that will turn it around. I do like that there's also little measurements on here. So if you have different lenses that are gonna weigh it down differently, you can actually kind of mark that so you know where to set this thing up first and make it that much easier. But now it's ready to power on. You hold down the power button and it is ready to go. And it's very stable and helps you get that buttery smooth footage with your bigger camera. And if you needed to pop out your screen to see it, it actually supports that as well. And if you wanted to shoot it in vertical mode, it's actually really simple. You can slide this part off right here, then you set it in sideways like this, and then that way you can shoot it in vertical mode if that's the content that you're creating. Going through the menu, you can see that you can do a lot more with it, like controlling the motors and also adjusting the speed and the smoothness of the tilt, roll, and pan. This is also where you can connect the Bluetooth shutter to your camera. With certain cameras, you can actually even control like the iris and the focus and the zoom as well. You can also set what you want that function wheel to do right here, where you could set it to be either an e-focus, e-zoom, AV, TV, ISO. You could change it to pitch, roll, and yaw. That way, if you want to do like pitch, you can actually just control that pitch right here. And here's where you can set the wheel to do the reverse or the joystick to be in reverse. And then on the trigger, you can actually set this thing so that when you click it, it automatically goes to pan follow or lock or follow mode, POV, vortex. So like if I set this on vortex and I wanted to go into vortex, I can just easily hit that trigger and then it goes into vortex mode, just like that. And then I can do that cool vortex shot. Also in the menu with vortex, you can adjust the speed, direction, and the angle, and you can just have it automatically do it by itself. That way you don't have to control it on the joystick, it will just do it by itself. Below that you have trajectory, and this is where you can actually set different points. So if you're recording something and you want to go from like one spot to the next, you can set how fast you want it to be between those shots and just exactly customize it from A to B to C to D and so on. Because a lot of times if you have a really complicated shot and you can't rely on yourself to do the joystick properly as you're moving, you could preset that up and then you could just have that complicated shot preset to get done for you. But you can also connect it to their app and control it from there. And so from here you actually have a little joystick so you could do this remotely, up, down, side to side, pan, tilt. You can even zoom and zoom out for certain cameras. You can also start and stop recording, and you can also change to different modes, like the different modes at the bottom, including phone go and your POV and vortex. These 3 buttons right here, you can actually go to sync motion. So you turn that thing on, and then you can actually use your phone's accelerometer to move the gimbal around. So if you have it sitting a little bit away from you and you want to be able to control it from afar like that, that's really awesome. You can even adjust that further. And so there you have it, the Weebill 3E, the gimbal that works. It's really simple, but mainly it works, and even for my FX30 and my 16mm lens that's really heavy. Again, check out the link in the description for the current price. And right now you can save around $50 US with my coupon code. So that's actually a pretty good deal. And just so you know, on this channel, I'm not trying to get you to spend your money. I just want to show you the cool gear that's out there, show you what it does, how it works. And then if you're in the market for it, you can pick one up for yourself because you know where to get it. And thanks so much for watching. And if you want to see another cool zhiyun video like this gimbal over here that works with your smartphone, click over here. Or if you want to see this really cool zhiyun light that's like super powerful and just like a creative design, yeah, you'll want to watch that video right there. And click one of them. I'll see you there.